How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of Rochester, New York, hopeful, fruited IPA goodness in the form of Fifth Frame Brewing's You're a Peach? Why the question marks? Because there is a peach on there. There's a peach and a bee, as you can see with the little crown on it. It's kind of hard to see because it looks like kind of like a 3D kind of thing. You know, little 3D glasses. You need one of those to kind of see it and kind of pop off the can. There's no name on it. For the beer, it says IPA brewed with New York State wildflower honey and peaches, hence the B. 7.9% alcohol by volume, 16 fluid ounces. But on the bottom here, you can see it says You're a Peach. 10/12. Today is the 2nd of November, so it's about 3 weeks old. And I've never had this before. Second Fifth Frame beer. I'll post the other review that I did of their beer same time I post this one. I like the label art. It's a little bit hard on the eyes because I'm not wearing 3D glasses, but I kind of do dig the label. And yeah, let's see what's what. Give it a pop. See what she's got. So you're talking about a honey-based peach beer. This could get interesting. Very particular about the way the honey shows up in my beers, particular IPAs, and I'm very particular about how my peach shows up. Peach beers can sometimes get a little bit dicey, get a little bit chunky, get a little bit funky, and if you use honey in too aggressive a manner, you would think it would get too sweet, but for me it gets too kind of like almost like a buttery diacetyl kind of vibe to it. A little bit different. It gets like this flabbiness to it. Anyway, rich orange core, a little bit of light around the edges, half pinky finger, off-white head, getting close to khaki actually, neither fluffy nor creamy, and that'd be that. So yeah, they should look like a big double IPA. Sure. See what she smells like. Yeah, it's not super over the top when it comes to the peaches nor the honey. They're both there. They're both very soft. The peach comes off a little bit like Jolly Rancher-ish kind of peachiness. It's a little tart, little candied version. And then the honey's just like, to me, like I said, it comes off a little kind of buttery, especially in the nose. So it's like this rich kind of plasma-y, fatty kind of sweetness as opposed to like a refined sugar kind of sweetness. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, it smells okay. Doesn't smell bad. Doesn't smell like really anything to get hot and bothered or hot and bothered in the good or bad portion of the show. Words, they're hard sometimes. Let's take a sip. Cheers. Really, pretty much exactly the same on the nose that you're getting in the taste. A little bit more elevated, the peaches, the sweetness is, the honey is. Everything is a little bit more elevated, but not super in your face. Nice mouthfeel, nothing too crazy. You met with a big bittering pop. It's all pretty much washed away with that thick, fatty kind of honeyness. There's this soft kind of peachiness floating around it. It's not Jolly Rancher on the nose, like I said. It's not really that in the taste, nor is it like real peach. It's more like peach ring kind of thing, like a confectionery kind of peachiness. Very subtle across the board, while at the same time strong subtleness. It's there, you know you're tasting it, but it's not anything out of this world. Like elevated. Yeah, I like it. I do. I think it's nice. It's tasty. It's a little bit more gentle than I expected expecting or hoping it would be, especially at 8%. You know, 8% you kind of want a little bit of impact. It's more gentle than that. This is drinking what I wished a 5 to 5.5% version of this beer would drink. But it's nice. It's tasty. The flavors are not synthetic nor organic, but in a good way, a tasty way. I like it. It's drinkable. It's nice. It just, I said this in a previous review, it tastes like a beer that is on its way to something great, or rather a brewery that's on its way to figuring stuff out. I know that comes off a little bit pretentious and a little douchebaggy. Who's this fucking guy on YouTube randomly telling me that my fucking beer is gonna get there eventually? Well, that's what I do. You know what I mean? But it tastes like that. It tastes like they're hashing their shit out. They're trying to do a lot of stuff that a lot of people are doing out there, beer-wise, especially in the hazy front. The 2 beers I had were hazy, so that's all I can judge it on. but they're trying to get to that point. It tastes like they have a good idea what they're trying to do. Just, time. Experience is a good thing, especially when it comes to these beers. So I don't know their history as a brewery or any of that stuff, so it's just me just kind of going off what I'm tasting. But nice, tasty beer, but it tastes growth more than anything else. I know that's kind of arbitrary, but hey, that's what I do. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better double IPAs I've had as late? No, but is it one of the better up-and-coming breweries I've never heard of attempting to do these kind of beers, kind of IPA, that potential kind of thing there. Yeah, it's fun. I can dig it. You know what I want to do before I end this? I want to see what's in the bottom of this sucker. These peach beers sometimes can get a little bit chunky. A little couple bits and pieces floating around in there. Value availability, no idea. It was given me by my buddy George. Thank you very much, brother. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you like peach honey-based beers, if you like sweeter beers that aren't overly sweet, peach vibes, and if you like supporting breweries that are trying to do cool stuff. This is cool stuff. They're doing it pretty well, and I think it's just going to get better and better. So if that's your jam, definitely worth giving a whirl. Taste didn't change that much. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little peach jammer right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.